Hi, I'm Cookie, and I'm going to warn you now, I get clingy. It looks like a two-person game. Sounds good. This way I can phone it in. Let's do this. This is round one, and that means you get 500 points for fooling your opponent with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Time to pick a category. No, that's okay, I've got it. Okay, here's your first question. It's time for a road trip. When in the North Shore Mountains near Vancouver, British Columbia, be sure to climb the unusually named peak called Blank Mountain. Now use your device to type a lie that might fool your opponent into believing it. If you can't think of anything in time, use the Lie For Me button for half the points. Do it now. Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and enter it on your device. Okay, let's take a look. Well, you guys blew it. And I agree. I mean, it's just messing up a perfectly good flat area. And that means this lie didn't get picked. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. On the northwest tower of the Washington National Cathedral, there hangs a gargoyle made to resemble blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. All right, who picked what? And that means... All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. The city of Olney, Illinois organizes an annual event in order to blank squirrels. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the Lie For Me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Pick something. Let's see what everybody selected. And look what we have here. It's important to count those who cannot count themselves. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. Now it's round 2, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. The mountain logo on a package of Toblerone chocolate contains a hidden image of a blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. All right, where's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? And we're done. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. A Brazilian environmental group launched a campaign in 2009 to save the rainforest by urging people to pee in blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, let's see what everybody picked. They believe saving the Earth should be a #1 priority. And nobody picked the other lies up there. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Evergreen Cemetery includes an odd statue of Jesus wearing blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Let's see what everybody selected. Evergreen Cemetery is, of course, in Texas. And that means some of these didn't get picked. Final fibbage. This is your final question, and it's worth triple. It's anybody's game. Here's your final fibbage question. When Milton Bradley first acquired the rights to it, the game Twister was called this. Type in your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. Hi, I'm Cookie, and I sincerely want to get this insincerity started. Oh good, 2 players. It's kind of sad when there's only 1 player. Let's do this. This is round 1. You'll get 500 points for fooling your opponent with your lie, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Alright, pick a category. Okay, here's your first question. New Mexico State Senator Duncan Scott successfully got a bill passed in the New Mexico Senate requiring psychiatrists testifying in court to wear a blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. All right, who picked what? Well, don't you feel foolish? The bill did not make it past the New Mexico House, however. They declared that a courtroom is no place for funny outfits unless you're the judge. And we're done. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. In 2013, researchers at the University of Tokyo developed the incendiary reflection, a mirror that makes it look like you're blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry! All right, where's the truth? Okay, let's take a look. And look what we have here. And look at what we have left. One single, lonely, pitiful lie. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Psycho was the first American movie to show a blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? Well, you guys blew it. And nobody fell for this one. This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. Exciting. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. In 1988, George H.W. Bush celebrated Halloween by dressing up as blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Let's see what everybody selected. And the rest of the board goes unselected. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. In 1990, before Everybody Loves Raymond, actor Peter Boyle starred in a failed TV pilot called Blank, about a cop who turns into a talking bulldog. Enter your lies now. All right, where's the truth? All right, let's see what everybody picked. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. When soccer player Stefan Schwarz signed with Sunderland in 1999, the team made sure that his contract specifically prohibited him from traveling to blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, who picked what? is hoping to take a commercial flight to outer space, or as they call it in Europe, foot space. And that means... This is the final fibbage. One question left for all the marbles, and everything is worth triple. Good luck. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Name of the Rhode Island School of Design's penis-shaped hockey mascot. Enter your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. Okay, what did everyone pick? Of course, the costume shrinks significantly when he's out on the ice. And nobody picked the other lies up there.
We are ready for start of game. We are good to go.
Has anyone seen Nate Shapiro? He hasn't come into the office in like 15 years.
Hi, I'm Mike Builder, General Manager of Jackbox Games. We've been hard at work coming up with new ways that you and your friends and family can play You Don't Know Jack. Don't have a lot of game controllers? Not a problem, because you can play this very game using your phone or tablet as a controller. But that's just the beginning. In the coming years, it's my hope...
This is You Don't Know Jack 2015. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. And hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious. Okay, just kidding. There will be farts and stuff. Has anyone ever told you two you look alike? There's your hardware. If you think an opponent doesn't know the answer, hit your screw button and you'll force them to answer immediately. If they miss it, you win big. And today's wrong answer of the game is being brought to you by...
the San Francisco Otter Choir. Free concerts every Wednesday, except for mating season.
Try to choose the wrong answer, brought to you by our sponsor, to get prizes and cash. All right, here goes nothing.
Get ready, time for question one.
First, Bootyful. Let's analyze one of Kim Kardashian's body parts. About what percentage of Kim Kardashian's brain is just made up of water? 10%, 40%, 80%, or 100%? Players 1 and 2. Kim Kardashian's brain, and everybody else's brain for that matter, is made up of about 80% water. But that other 20% is just so round and firm, I can't stop thinking about it. Take a stab at his acting is alright. So, you know how they called Matthew McConaughey's resurgence as an actor his McConaissance? Well, if Matthew McConaughey is currently experiencing a McConaissance, then what period of his life just ended? The McCona Dark Ages? The McCona Industrial Age? The McCona Middle Ages? Or the McCona Enlightenment Age? Time's almost up. Player 2. All wrong. Player 1. The Renaissance first occurred in Italy in the late 14th century, immediately following the Middle Ages. So the McConaissance would follow the McCona Middle Ages. Which is funny because most Renaissance sculptures also need to put on a damn shirt.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Pucker up for. Brought to you by the letter U-nibrow.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
And if you get this one right, I'll rustle up some extra moolah for you. Arrange these Sesame Street characters in order of fewest to most eyebrows. Bert, Ernie, the Count. Ernie, Bert, the Count. Bert, Ernie, the Count. The Count, Bert, Ernie, or Ernie, the Count, Bert. Watch your clock. 2 players and not one guess between you. It's the new math. This would have... Ernie has no eyebrows at all, Bert has one long single eyebrow, and the Count has 2. 2 eyebrows! And yet, none of them have ever blinked. And on its way, Duck, Duck, Swan. Say the cast of Duck Dynasty attends a performance of Swan Lake and thinks there are real waterfowl on stage. In their confusion, which character would they most likely shoot? Siegfried, Benno, Von Rothbart, or Odette? Players 1 and 2. Odette is a princess who has been turned into a swan, so the Duck Dynasty crew would probably fill her full of lead. Especially if they find out she once fooled around with a lady swan in college.
5 fingers!
Let's try The Man in the Backwards Yellow Hat, and it's a dis or dat. Player 1. Your score's looking a little thin. You take this one and try and fatten it up. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one you tell me if it's an alleged antic by pop star Justin Bieber, or an antic by the classic children's book character Curious George. If it's Justin Bieber, press the square button. If it's Curious George, press the circle button. Player 2. Choose your answer before player 1, and if player 1 gets it wrong and you get it right, that cash is yours. Okay, we're off. Peed in a mop bucket. Broke his leg falling from a fire escape. Arrested for falsely reporting a fire. At the house. Got high on ether. Ew, baby, 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 ew. I think we can all agree that it's time for that little bastard to get deported. And then it's your turn, Bieber. We've finished round 1. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. And hint, hint, the wrong answer of the game is still there for the taking. Let's see what's in store. Next up, Dumber and Dumberer 2. So there's Dumb and Dumber, and then there was Dumb and Dumberer, and then Dumb and Dumber 2. Makes perfect sense. Now, going back a few decades, there was The Odd Couple and The Odd Couple 2. So, if another remake of The Odd Couple used the superlative adjective, it would be called The Blank Couple. Odd, odder, oddest, or odderest. Players 1 and 2. Now that's just the dumberest answer I ever heard. I so wanted you to pick this one. Odd is the adjective, odder is the comparative adjective, and oddest is the superlative adjective. But of course, everyone who made the original Odd Couple movies is dead, which means it's the perfect time for Rob Schneider to swoop in and revitalize the franchise.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Coming up next, let it go, let it go, let it go. At which temperature would Olaf from the movie Frozen melt and die? 30 degrees Kelvin, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius, or 30 degrees Rankine? He's a snowman. Player 1. Well, I've seen worse. Player 2. 30 degrees is below freezing in Fahrenheit and insanely below freezing in Kelvin and Rankine. But it's pretty balmy in Celsius, about the equivalent of 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And I know, blah blah blah, he can magically be saved, but I'm talking about what would happen in the real world to a talking snowman.
Follow me down to the sea.
Open wide for Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
First spotted in 1879. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus. Players 1 and 2. That answer has a hole in it. Ready for this? Albert Einstein was first spotted in 1879, the year he was born. Probably by a midwife or something, over a century after Uranus was discovered and even longer after kangaroos and peanuts. I've heard baby Einstein cried a lot because he left behind some important equations on the uterine wall. I call this one Wine or Lose. If the Washington Redskins rebranded themselves with a non-offensive red-skinned mascot, what could they be called? The Washington Chardonnays, the Washington Malbecs, the Washington Pinot Blancs, or the Washington Rieslings? Player 1. This isn't going to go with dinner at all. Player 2. Chardonnays, Pinot Blancs, and Rieslings are all white-skinned grapes, but the Malbec grape is red. Although to a connoisseur like myself, Malbec is very offensive. Oh yes, I do say that was quite a burn. Try this on for size. I want to lick and roll all night. If Kiss singer Gene Simmons' tongue grew to the average length of an adult giraffe's, how deep into a woman's mouth could he stick it when he kissed her? About 5 inches deep, about 10 inches deep, about 20 inches deep, or about 30 inches deep? Players 1 and 2. An adult giraffe's tongue is on average about 18 to 20 inches long. So that's about how deep into a woman's mouth a giraffe-tongued Gene Simmons could stick it. And if Gene Simmons' neck grew to the length of an adult giraffe's, he may not even need women anymore. Welcome to the attack. When you see two clues that match, press the X button. $2,000 if you're right, but you lose $2,000 if you're wrong. And don't ever forget,
Remember the clue.
it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Your house is made of what? What materials are their houses made from? Good luck. Player 2 has it! Player 1, it's not that you lost to Player 2 in such a devastating manner. It's not that you can never show your face around here again. Let's just say that...
You don't know Jack!